gagawin ko pa rin.
Inside leg early from Miasmao. Quinn Kamai and judo stylist. If Kelly knocks out the Cambodian, this place will go bananas. Oh, there's the left. Oh! Listen!
Is that the GoDaddy knockout of the night? Beautifully done! Look at this. Look at this combination. Sees it, goes two, throws the hook. Boom, and just catches it. That was a high knee that caught him on the chin.
The high knee planted him like a tree. Will it be the GoDaddy knockout of the night here in Manila?
By way of knockout, Edward Kelly.
A lot of media coverage on this man, Bashir Ahmad. CNN went very big on him recently. He's got a great story to tell. Can he add to his story tonight in Jakarta?
Bashir Ahmed has really been focused on his footwork and his stand-up boxing. Look at him coming forward, pushing forward. Oh, and Jimmy Yabo comes out of nowhere with a sneaky right hand to drop Ahmed.
As he comes in, the right hand to the chin, a couple of them there. There's the big right hand. And Bashir was in full forward momentum when it came, which just enhanced the power of the strike. So he threw in a couple of punches, first of all, grazing punches they were, but then that right hooking shot caught Bashir on the chin, flush. My goodness me, what a finish. Jimmy Yabo improves to 5-2, 0-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yuji Shimada calls a halt to this battle at 21 seconds of round number 1. For your winner, via knockout, Jimmy the Silencer Yabo!
This one brought to you by Wholesome Salido. High up on the balls of his feet early, the champion, Saruta. A wushu striking of Joshua Pasio. Pasio, the former world champion. Saruta, the one world champion and a Shuto world champion. Fake there from Saruta. Switch of stance between orthodox and southpaw here.
That's the low leg kicks of Joshua Pasio. He says he wants to attack that lower part of the leg and start kicking the calf of Saruta.
Now, Mitch, Saruta isn't using that awkward, strange 90-degree angle guard we saw him use last time. Oh, loaded back kick! Smack back in the guts from Joshua Pasio.
Nice spinning back kick from Joshua Pasio. You're right, Michael, he's not utilizing that guard, but again, that's more of the mind games coming from the ninja. Doesn't want to utilize that guard, but I do think we'll see it later on in this matchup.
Overhand right from Saruta, outside leg kick, overhand right again there from Saruta. Chance went up for Let's Go Pasio here in Manila.
Nice duck under to a double leg from Saruta as he ends up in half guard.
Pasio receiving instruction from Mark Sanjao in the corner here from Team Lagai. Half guard position for the champion. Controlling the posture here though, Pasio, not allowing Saruta to posture up and work that vicious ground and pound that he had. Patience here from Pasio, a stalemate move.
See, Saruta's got his head wrapped around, or his arm, his left arm wrapped around the neck there. If he can try to get past this half guard position of Joshua Pasio, there's a choke he's got as long as Joshua Pasio holds the head in that position.
Look for finish. Under 3 minutes remaining, first round set for 5 for the strawweight world title. Referee Kim Chung right on top of the action. If Pasio can win the title back, the Mall of Asia Arena will melt down. To their feet, inside leg kick here from the champion, Saruta. Oh, the high kick! Tried for the headache maker. Did Joshua Pasio.
Joshua Pasio's going head hunting early. He's already tried to go upstairs a couple of times now.
Big hello to all our fans watching on ABS-CBN Sports in Action here in the Philippines, on a Beamer TV in Japan. Skips forward the champion, doesn't commit though. There's a left hand from Saruta. Inside the Mall of Asia Arena when they chant Pashio's name. All of Team Lagai's former champions are here. Falayang, Balignon, Eustaquio. Also in attendance, circle side, the world's heavyweight champion, Philippine star Brandon Vera. So many luminaries have turned out in force for this night of nights in Filipino martial arts. The balls of his feet again here, Saruta. Inside leg kick from the champion. Still, Mitch, a filling out process from both of these two competitors.
You know, they're still kind of just, you know, there's not a lot of... Oh, big bang!
The big kibosh from Saruta. And Pashio on the canvas, on his back now.
That's the end of the filling out process, I assume.
Saruta's got some confidence flowing now. He tries to mount it.
He's got to keep him tight to get his wits back about him. This is where Saruta's got to create a little bit of space. I'd like to see him frame off the head and start pushing the head down. There he goes. Good scramble by Joshua.
Pashio back to his feet. The crowd appreciates that. Let's see the roostering stylings now with Pashio. And he beat the champion to the strikes.
The first match happened about 13 weeks ago, so that's not a lot of time to make a lot of improvement. But what you can do is you can get in better shape and also figure out your game plan. Whoever can implement their game plan to the perfection tonight is going to be the one who walks away with that belt.
Moving punches from Pashio. 20 seconds remains. No check there from Saruta. And Saruta taunting in the mind games from the Japanese world champion.
Taunting with the right hand there. Is that what he was doing?
Trying to get inside the head of Pashio. Pashio. Jumping roundhouse kick off the lead leg. But Saruta planting it like a tree earlier on with that big punch.
Joshua had some early success here as he spins and goes right to the body with a beautifully timed, but then Saruta was able to answer right back with that right hand. Boom! Right on the button. Puts Pashio down. And then he was able to get on top and do a little bit of ground and pound. Joshua did a good job, though, of keeping Saruta nice and tight, clearing his head, and then getting right back into the match. Very interesting first round. Or should I say sixth round?
Joshua Pashio looking to reclaim the title that the man left of screen took from him. Instructions from Mark Sanjao and Edward Falayang in the corner of Pashio. Sold out inside the mighty Mall of Asia Arena in Manila, the Philippines for one championship Roots of Honor. Ready. Turned out in their thousands for this one, the strawweight world title. Will it be a Filipino victory? Good two-punch combination off the bell there for Pashio. Switching stance, Saruta. Cagey veteran. Has all the tricks in the book, and then some that aren't even written in the book. Pashio looks to get airborne with that knee, but didn't commit to it, didn't have the distancing.
Action!
Saruta inside leg kick. High kick from Pashio. He's enjoying that high right roundhouse tonight. Hasn't really found success with it though.
He was expecting to throw that roundhouse kick off of the awkward guard shown by Saruta, and Saruta hasn't shown him that guard yet. Again, more of that veteran mind game move as Pashio.
Spinning back fist from Saruta. A counter punch from Pashio accidentally struck the back of the head. Apologies there. Good sportsmanship. The media attention on this bout, on this entire card, has been crazy. Our media conference at City of Dreams earlier on in the week was a record attendance, some 500 plus media members, the biggest in history. All over the news, and Team Lagai athletes appearing on CNN Philippines earlier this week. Outside leg kick there from Saruta. Manila really is a hotbed for one championship. Indeed, this entire combat-crazy nation love one championship, especially when it comes to town. It was in Saruta's town a couple of weeks ago in Tokyo. Folayang saw the title lost against Shinya Aoki, who put him to sleep in the first round, meaning that all of Team Lakai's titles were gone. It's now the responsibility of Pashio to win one back for the men from Baguio City.
Good movement shown by Saruta, but as soon as Saruta stopped and got a stationary stance, that's when Pashio spun and landed another spinning back kick. I think this movement's kind of got Joshua Pashio a little bit confused here in the second as he marches forward and throws a big right hand there from Saruta.
Haven't really seen Pashio open up with his wushu, with the striking, the combinations. Has had some acrobatics, turning back kicks and jumping roundhouse kicks. Nothing that's landed effective telling blows on Saruta so far. Another agonizingly close rear leg roundhouse kick. Left hand followed by a right there by Saruta.
Saruta closes that distance incredibly fast with that lightning fast footwork, how he's in and out of there. And Pashio seems to have a hard time getting into the rhythm.
Lots of angles being cut here from Saruta.
I like that strategy employed by Saruta, not to stay still as he ducks under a big head kick there.
Certainly, Pashio is going for that head kick time and time again. And there's the first show of that strange forearm guard that Saruta did last time that confounded Pashio. Oh, overhand right from Saruta, tried for the counter.
Pashio said he didn't want to spin as much as he did in the first time because you can start to see that Saruta started to time that, started to step to the outside right as Pashio was spinning. And that's the same mistake that Folayang made with Nguyen. Nguyen saw it coming over and over again and he started to step to the side. And then what happened? Boom, a big overhand right that caught Folayang mid-spin. Pashio's got to be careful with this spinning.
Inside leg kick there from Saruta. Mitch went high on the thigh, but do you think that both men are holding back a little here? We haven't really seen them put the foot down, turn on the gas, and
well, in the second round, they're still trying to get a bearing on each other. I don't think Pashio expected Saruta to come out in this stance, be this mobile, and I think Saruta is a little bit surprised at the inactivity coming back from Pashio, because Pashio said he did not want to wait, he did not want to hesitate. Last 10 seconds.
The break off there from Saruta. Final few seconds of this round. High kick from Pashio. 2 rounds down, set for 5. Strawweight world title on the line. Saruta versus Pashio from inside the Mall of Asia Arena in Manila.
Second round was more of a feeling out process than the first round. We got to see that big right hand from Saruta in the first and a couple of spinning back kicks throughout the course of this match so far coming from Pashio. But what kind of changes are we going to make? I'd like to see Pashio start attacking that lower leg, slow down the movement of Saruta, just start hammering on that calf, which is something he said he wanted to do. Start putting the punches in the face of Saruta. I like how Saruta in the first round was mixing things in with the takedowns. I'd like to see him throw hands, close that distance, and start at least giving Pashio something else to think about besides just the striking. Get into his head a little bit more, throw those takedowns in.
Third round of 5. Wherever you're watching in 140 countries around the world, we hope you're enjoying it. It's one championship, Roots of Honor.
Kemp Chang had the same concern we did, and he urged the guys to show a little bit more activity in the third round.
Jab from Saruta. Roundhouse kick from Pashio, just tucked under the left arm. Thrust out the jab is the Filipino. Body shot, stuck it well with belly button through the back.
Pasha likes that technique. He likes to go high with the roundhouse and then follow it up with a spinning back kick. He was able to drop Roy DeLiguez back in 2017 in the second round with a beautiful spinning back fist off of that roundhouse kick.
Let's see if Pasha can work those wushu kicking skills of his. Lots of movement here from Yasuke Tsuruta. Tsuruta, the current world champion. Pasha, the former world champion. Hand right there from Pasha.
Tsuruta is still the owner of the biggest punch so far in this match with that big overhand right that happened in the first. Nice leg kick there by Pasha.
Two-punch combination from Pasha. Backs off Tsuruta.
You can start to see the superficial damage on the lower lead leg of Pasha. It's starting to welt up there from that one kick. There's Tsuruta mixing things in with the takedowns. Skip the takedown. Now he's trying to pass the guard. Nice elevation there from Pasha to get back to his feet.
Crowd momentarily thought that Pasha had a choke locked onto the champion.
But I like the strategy from Tsuruta. Mix in the takedowns. Get Pasha thinking about that. At least start fearing it so he doesn't start to throw like this, so he doesn't get so comfortable with the stand-up.
Pasha fainting. So too Tsuruta. Razor thin, this world title matchup at the moment. Angles again from Tsuruta, the cagey one. Fastly back left hand. Pasha tried to counter. Inside leg from Tsuruta. Key jab, no right hand for company though. Turning back kick, looking for the liver of Tsuruta. It's a Team Lagai specialty. You impact the liver.
Final warning.
Very large target. Just to the right of the stomach there. The impact of vagus nerve that can close down the entire body. They say one of the most painful ways, if not the most painful way to get knocked out is with a liver strike. Particularly a liver punch where you're driving the knuckles up in between the 9th and 10th ribs. The turning back into the liver will do just as well. Overhand right, the cranium cracker there from Pasha. Just needed a little bit more musty behind it. Outside leg kick. Now Pasha starting to land some heavier strikes, Dragon.
He is. He's starting to put together those kicks with a little bit more of the punches as well. He's throwing combinations. He's getting a little more comfortable.
Turning
Spinning
back
though.
in.
That time Tsuruta was able to step to the side of it. He's starting to see it coming. Because the problem is when he steps to the side, he's able to avoid it. But when he goes back, he tries to ride the wave of that kick to kind of take away some of the pressure from it. I don't think it's hurting him so much, but it's scoring in the mind of the judges. And also the score sheets.
1:15 remains. Don't forget we are scoring an overall bout, not round by round, under these one championship global rule sets. High kick again from Pasha. Tsuruta leans back in evasion. Left hook from the champion.
In the third round.
Joy for the crowd as Pasha again wound up and spun on Tsuruta. Did you expect a little bit more action from Tsuruta?
I did, especially in this third round. He started the first round off very effectively, and then he's kind of gotten slowed down as the matches went on. But Pasha is not really doing as much as I thought he would do either. He's landed a few beautiful side kicks, and that's really been the most significant strike of this round. I do like the takedown of Tsuruta beginning.
Overhand right there from Pasha. Inside leg goes Tsuruta. Final seconds of the third of 5. 2 more rounds to go here in Manila for the one strawweight world title.
And these guys have been in the ring, or the circle rather, for 40 minutes together. They have a really good read on what to expect. And so they know each other very, very well, so don't get caught too much in this slow action, but we're seeing a lot of very technical details starting to inch forward, especially now that we hit the championship rounds again. This is round, essentially, this is gonna be round 9 between these two. I'd like to see Pasha do more of it, be more active, start throwing those hands, start putting the pressure on Tsuruta, back him up. I want to see Tsuruta mix in more takedowns, start throwing a little more heat with the punches, backing Pasha up and then shooting him for those takedowns. Very close match so far.
You see the ice being applied there by former world champion Edward Falayan. 130 martial arts world champions of the One Championship roster, 2 of them in the circle at the moment. Let's see if we're some more pepper, some more get up and go with Tsuruta. Body punches here from Pasha. Tsuruta turns him around against the fence and drives the corking knees into the thighs. Pasha turns the champion.
Tsuruta placing the hand there on the knee to stop any retaliation from the knees from Pasha.
Body shot from Pasha, got in quick, got out even quicker. High kick from Tsuruta. Pasha to stamp himself in centre circle here. Cross out the jab. Tsuruta does have some damage under the right eye, courtesy of that lead hand of Pasha. Reddening on the lead thigh and shin, calf area of Pasha, courtesy of the leg kicks from the champion. There's another one. Fourth round of 5. Jab to Pasha. Again, Mitch gets in quick, lands, scores, gets out.
This is the Pasha we expected to see. We want to see those fast blitzes, bop, in and out. Tsuruta's kind of getting hypnotized by it. Now he's starting to come forward.
Mitch, if the match was stopped right now, who would you have ahead?
And after the first round with the knockdown, beautiful stance kick there from Tsuruta. Tsuruta landed on Tsuruta. That big first round knockdown, but now I'm starting to see in the second, third round, Pasha starting to inch forward. I think he's more aggressive. I think his striking superiority is there.
Right counter from Pasha. After a war, a nice left hook from Tsuruta. Under 3 minutes remains. Penultimate round of action here. Certainly seeing some heavier artillery being launched now by both of these world champions.
In the first match, we did not see Tsuruta do a kickboxing match with Joshua Pasha. He was going for takedowns. He was mixing things up. He was inside the clinch, wearing on Pasha. Now all he's doing now is just striking with him in the last couple rounds. But to answer your question, if the match was stopped right now, I might give a slight edge to the Team Lakai athlete.
Freaking irate! Manila goes into a meltdown!
Wow! What a head kick! Catches Tsuruta and drops the champion and new one strawweight world champion, the Passion, getting Team Lakai back into the championship realm.
He planted him like a tree. Yosuke Tsuruta still on the astral plane. Joshua Pasha is the new champion of the world. They're going crazy here in Manila.
Wow, are we gonna see a rubber match, or is that all she wrote? What a shot! Look at this head kick. I think that reminds me of the Edward Kelly against Bob Mount, like knee/head kick, just starching. Beautiful head kick, the walk-off KO for the Passion, Joshua Pasha. Let's go talk to the new champion.
Amazing scenes here in Manila. My word, a highlight Real KO. Here's Domlak.
To present the belt for this match, we have CEO and President Philippines of Holcim, Mr. John Stoll. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Kemp Cheng, has called a stop to this contest after 2 minutes and 43 seconds in the 4th round. For your winner, by way of knockout, and new strawweight world champion, Joshua Pashio.
This one should be interesting. Hope you're enjoying all the action live on Facebook, live on Twitter. If you're not following us, make sure you do at One Championship. Inside leg kicks early. Osinio said she worked the kicks in training for this one. Said that Torres's kick defense is not apparent. Looking for a choke early here is April Osinio.
There's a guillotine nice and tight, but it looks like she's going to pop her head out as she does. I like how Osinio was setting up those low kicks. She threw 3 inside low kicks and then followed up, faked the 3rd one, and threw a big right hand. Armbar.
Armbar coming from April Osinio. Oh, and Torres. Oh!
It's good night, Irene! That's why she is awesome!
Jo Marie Torres 3-0. The revelation continues her winning ways. My word, she is awesome.
Jo Marie! Jo Marie!
Words speechless. Speechless. She is incredible.
I froze for about 30 seconds there, Michael. Had the arm bar. April Osinio locked it up.
I'll tell you what, Mitch, that is a contender for the GoDaddy knockout of the night.
Man, I don't know. GoDaddy's gotta give it to Jo Marie. Look at this. April throws up the arm bar, one of her favorite submissions. Jo Marie Torres clasps the hands, sends her up, and takes her for the ride.
Can you believe that not even a year ago, even 8 months ago, nobody knew the name Jo Marie Torres? And look what she's doing to opponents now. First Rika Ishige. Now, April Osinio made it look easy. My word, the sky's the limit for Jo Marie Torres. She is something special. 3-0 with Renee Catalan in her corner. Just amazing young woman. Incredible. At atomweight, what a force. An absolute force. Jo Marie Torres. A beast in the cage and the shyest woman you're ever going to meet outside the cage. Let's go to Dominic Cloud and make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Kemp Cheng, has put a stop to this contest after 40 seconds in the 1st round. For your winner, by way of knockout, Jo Marie Torres!
In front of 20,000 fans, packed with celebrities and fight fans. What a night. A great stage for Benario to give us his best performance.
Jartine is a tall lightweight. We rarely see people out kind of, height advantage on Benario, but Jartine is big. Benario's pressing Jartine up against the cage now. Again, I asked him, I was like, what do you want to showcase here tonight? What are you looking for in front of your crowd here in Manila? And he was like, I want another submission win. So he's calling his shot, saying he wants to take Jartine down and finish him on the floor. And that's kind of exactly what he's doing. Dropping down, changing levels. Jartine goes for the ride. Benario gets into side control.
He seems so much stronger at lightweight, Benario.
Oh yeah, this is one of the individuals that the weight cutting,
Yeah, really benefited, yeah.
extreme, like we're seeing an entirely new Benario as he's not able, because he doesn't have to worry about the massive weight cut. And he walks around at 79 kilos.
He can concentrate on his conditioning at a comfortable weight, at a strong weight.
And that's what we've seen from him in the last year or so.
Yeah, he says he has to diet down so he can't eat as much, but he has to lose a little bit of body fat to make the weight. And without the weight cutting, without the water restriction, he's a completely different athlete.
Just one of so many world champions in the arena tonight. Honorio Benario, the former featherweight title holder. Edward Falaion's coming up. Angela Lee's here. Brandon Vera's here. Rich Franklin's here. Manny Pacquiao's here.
Nice transition from Jardim. Benario tried to go knee on belly. He was thinking about, Jardim started to turn. He was thinking about taking the back, but Jardim was able to kind of maneuver Benario and end up on top here.
Approaching the halfway mark, opening round. Benario takes a cuffing right hand and gets up and spins his man around and knees him to the hip. Sends in a right hand to the side of Jardim's body. Thump to the upper thigh.
It all counts.
They all do. Don't see many of those, though.
It all counts. A strike is a strike. Sometimes you're with the shoulder, sometimes it's a punch to the thigh. And they do irritate you. You can set up something. So if you slap somebody on the thigh, you get them thinking about something else. And you can probably transition into something different.
Yuji Shimada, yeah, not happy that there's enough action going on. Throws them to the center of the cage and they get straight into it.
Benario goes again for the takedown.
Whoa, took a big up kick from the sole of the foot there from Jardim. And it made a slapping sound.
And Jardim goes for a takedown of his own. Very well done. Slid right under the punch, got the double leg. Now puts Benario on his back.
One minute left in the first round.
Benario able to stand back up, press Jardim up against the cage. He's got 2 underhooks now. So he's going to be able to get a little bit better body control. He's got that head pressed up against the cage there.
Back into the center of the cage. Honorio Benario then gets pushed back across the cage. Hand around Benario's leg, and you can see the height difference.
See, this clinch fighting is such a strategic game. You know, you've got to make sure you get your head in the right position, that head pressing up against Jardim. See how he's got his head underneath the chin of Jardim? Opens up, keeps the head high so he can slide an elbow right in there. Brandon Vera liked that one quite a bit.
Just looking at them there, they really have made another slapping sound, didn't it? There it is, that forearm again.
That's exactly what he needs to do when he gets this cage position. Keep the head open him up, drop in these strikes.
First time we've seen Jaroslav Jardim, 24 years old. Spent a lot of time in Prague in the Czech Republic. That's where he learned his game. There's Manny Pacquiao in the locker room with Eugene Toquero and Victor Cui. Enjoying the atmosphere, I'm quite sure. Shan Rotana looking for a photo as well with the former world boxing champion.
Big round for Benario. Let's see if Brandon Vera has that one scored so far. Brandon?
So, you know, it seems like both of these guys are going, it's a battle of attrition right now, first round. Both guys are kind of steady at their pace. They're taking each other down, working on the reversals and getting back up. A lot of ground control from both fighters. Let's see what happens. Have them open up on their feet next round.
Seconds out, please. Seconds out.
There's that forearm to the head of Jardim. Benario's style has changed fairly significantly in recent times. We talked about the weight difference and how he is stronger, but Team Lakai as a whole have improved their grappling games, specifically their takedown defense.
But now you would almost think that Benario was naturally a wrestler and a grappler. Big head kick there, just barely misses Benario, slid underneath it. And again, he goes right in for the takedown. This is definitely something that we're not used to seeing. Benario consistently shooting for takedowns and not throwing those heavy hands and kick strikes.
A lot of Filipinos who get into the fight game started off just messing around with something that I think they call butong, which is a form of wrestling. And that is where Benario started. Kevin Belingon as well very much had that kind of a background before being schooled in wushu and transforming their activities to a striking-based martial art.
Here he is in the half guard of Jardim. So he's gonna wanna try to pop that leg out. He's got the right leg inside the half guard of Jardim, so he's gonna want to slide that knee out, pass into side control. Jardim's doing the right thing by turning onto his side so he's not lying flat onto his back. Good reversal by Jardim to end up on top.
It's a great effort from the Czech fighter.
Benario just stands right back up and throws Jardim up against the cage.
That's the strength of Benario.
Left hand knocks him flat on his back, and with one punch, Honorio Benario extends his winning streak to 4. That was a blistering finish.
Immediately got some separation and threw a bomb of a left hook. Brandon Vera, talk us through that one.
You know, that was textbook counter to a Muay Thai kick. But Benario ate a Thai kick to the ribs, countered right away, loaded up same side, and pulled that left hook, hit him right on the chin and laid him out flat on his back. Here's the replay. Kick, hook, straight, hook. Lay him down. That is textbook Muay Thai counters. Eat the kick, load up, roll that hook.
Oh, what a hook.
You can't teach it any better than Benario executes right here. He even ends with he starts with a straight after the kick and follows up with the hook. Amazing job. Team Lakai putting in work.
For your winner, by way of knockout, Honorio Benario.
The time for talk is over. Michael Chiavello, Mitch Chilson with you. It's Mauro Cirilli of Italy. Brandon Vera, defending champion of the Philippines. Vera at 113 kilos. Cirilli at 111 kilos. More beef than a cattle ranch in the cage at the moment. High kick early from Vera. There will be Vera's speed and precision against the raw power of the Italian hammer. And look out for the overhand right on Mauro Cirilli. Vera chops downstairs. Cirilli wants to bridge the gap, get on the inside, and go for the champion's jaw.
Cirilli's trying to close that distance, having a hard time dealing with the range of Vera. But he's got to get on the inside. He can't stay at the end of these kicks.
Vera has the height, he's got the reach, wants to keep the Italian at bay, switches to southpaw here. Look out for the high kick off the left leg here from Vera. It's a lead hook, swinging. Oh, he gets caught! It's good!
Look at this, moving backwards, looking orthodox, bingo, right on the button with that fade away left hook. Look at this, going back, chin up to protect, right on the chin. Olivier Coste flies in to save Mauro Cirilli from any unnecessary damage, and the truth retains his heavyweight strap.
Cirilli got caught, he went down, he was astral traveling, and Brandon Vera retains the heavyweight championship of the world. Let's go to Dom Lau, make it all official, pandemonium here.
Ladies and gentlemen, Your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has called a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 4 seconds in the first round. For your winner, by way of knockout, and still one heavyweight world champion,
Catalan, Muay Thai world champion. One of over 140 martial arts world champions on the One Championship roster. And they open up like house on fire. Knee there from Catalan. A lot, a bundle of power. A human firecracker. Each a right hand from Catalan. Trying to put hands on the Filipino. Here's the early take of power. Now let's see if that influences Balart to want to take Catalan down. I think it does.
Yeah, you said it. You said if he tastes the power of Catalan, is he going to rethink his game plan? And it looks like he's doing that. Now he's got that body lock takedown. But one thing we've seen from the entire Catalan clan is an improved wrestling defense and offense. Catalan, so far he's managed to maintain this upright position with that underhook he's got on the left side. Let's see how long he can maintain it.
Catalan, nice knee. And again for the Muay Thai world champion. Balart throws some knees of his own. Cuban trying to manhandle the Filipino. Overhook on the left arm there from Catalan. Maybe even to the Gracies from the Catalans.
How many Gracies can I name? How many Catalans can I name? I think I can name about 6.
Tonight in our main event, 40 years old, will become the strawweight world champion. As Robin Catalan fires a round kick off the back leg. Along with a big overhand left down a southpaw stance. Side the thighs and the calves of Gustavo Balart. Getting airborne. Knee overhand right from Catalan. This one, he's starting to get crazy. He has already in the opening round. Highly entertaining.
Catalan's starting to touch him with that right hand, too, in some of these wild exchanges. You know, you can start to see Balart, you can see exactly what he's trying to do. He's trying to enter with that inside leg kick, step through it, and then throw that big overhand left. Catalan saw it coming, was able to step out the way, and then initiate a nice little exchange. But we're starting to see this Greco-Roman style wrestling from Balart. He's a 3-time Pan American Greco-Roman wrestling champion. So Greco-Roman means they usually take down from the upper body. They don't have a lot of leg attacks. This is one of them.
Oh, he picked him up!
Oh, what a balance!
Down.
What balance from Catalan. That was beautiful. He got up. Usually, Balart finishes from that position.
Oh, and again! There's the takedown from Gustavo Balart!
That was a beautiful belly-to-belly right there. That was that Greco-Roman style that I'm talking about. All upper body clinch work. Throws.
Nice posture up at elbow there from half-guard position for Gustavo Balart. No chance to use the Muay Thai. Or the Wushu styling for Catalan. Catalan also a 2-time national Wushu gold medalist. Let's do that off his back. This is Gustavo's world. This is Balart built. Balart land. Where does Catalan go from here, Dragon?
You can see him trying to twirl up. Beautiful job. He get back up to his feet. Let go of the half guard, lean into the body lock to get back up to his feet. But he's caught in a front headlock from Balart. Oh, Balart connects with the left hand.
Oh, left hand from the Cuban. Some knees now from Catalan. Oh, elbow! Both men elbows on the inside. Left hook, right hook down from Balart. Round kick from Catalan. Balart flying there. Left hook again from the Cuban. And the knee from Catalan almost folds him in half. Amazing scenes in the opening round. Overhook again there from Catalan. On the left arm of the Cuban. A 150-centimetre tall bundle of power is Gustavo Balart.
like how Ballard's entering into some of these clinches. He's throwing the combinations and he's nice and tight. That distance is covered. He's not staying at the end of any of Catalan's punches or kicks. He's closing that distance. He's shutting down one of the primary weapons of Catalan.
Looks to be over at the right, breaks up now. Here come the round kicks, no doubt, from the Filipino. That's a cut of wushu kick. Side kick of the wushu specialty. The legs to the body. Jump turning back kick, looking to plant the heel to the liver of Ballard. Ballard, a right hook to left elbow, overhand now. Into the towel. We told you, because of the show stealer, and so far it has been.
Yeah, you can definitely hear the crowd is definitely on the side of Catalan, but I think a lot of these cheers are for Ballard just as well, but that was a beautiful two-punch combination landed by Catalan right there.
And Mitch, that's the thing about Gustavo. No matter where he has competed so far, any country he's gone to, he has won over the local crowd. It's incredible to see.
You know, it's because he chooses an entertaining style of match rather than just utilize his wrestling to hold people down and just kind of smother them. You know, I spoke to Ballard a lot this week and his whole team, and they are obsessed with getting the finish. They know that here, they need to get the finish. They need to not let this see the judges' scorecards because they've already lost 2 decisions, so they really want to get the finish here in Manila, Philippines. But that's a tough task against Robin Catalan standing across the ring from him.
Second round of 3. They glance around this massive arena. We're about 85% full. And when we arrived at the arena, it was 15 in the afternoon, open time here in Manila. There were fans queued around the entire arena. Doors didn't open until 5.
Third body kick that is just ricocheted off of the body of Ballard. Catalan is throwing some serious power behind these right kicks.
Catalan, Muay Thai world champion. Gustavo Ballard, Olympic wrestler. Philippines versus Cuba. Launching some heavy artillery off his hands at the end of the first round. Both men know what each other offers now. As Mitch said, the first time in Catalan's career, he has an opponent who is shorter than him. 5 centimeters shorter. Bart has been a favourite in media all week. Television appearances, his radio appearances, his photo shoots. All swarmed the Cuban. You'll see why. The style he exhibits would attract anyone. He's doing it again, this Ballard. Let's see if Catalan can work his round kicks here.
Robin's doing a really good job of keeping this spacing right here. This is his range. This is what he wants. But Ballard's doing a little bit extra to try to close that distance. You can see him skipping in with the flying knees and the flying punches. Nice little leg kick there. Upended Catalan for a moment. But that's how he's closing the distance. He's trying to fly in, get the clinch, get the body lock, and then look for a takedown. But Catalan's doing a good job of keeping this range. He's utilizing the push kicks and the spinning back kicks just to sort of keep Ballard at a distance so he can utilize that little bit of reach advantage that he has for the first time in his career.
There are 3 submission wins on the record of Robin Catalan. You would never guess. All 3 wins by the same submission. You'd never guess it though from a Muay Thai world champion. 3 heel hooks. Few of them in the very first round. Showing though that Catalan is capable on the ground. But he does prefer the stand-up. The wushu and the Muay Thai of Robin Catalan. The wrestling of Gustavo Ballard, who told us earlier this week he feels he's very underrated as a striker, but admits he's also underdeveloped. He's been working on his striking. With his last 5 wins by split decision, Gustavo Ballard. 7-2 down to go the distance. His last win was by knockout. It took him just 20 seconds. And some power from the right hand to Cuban.
It was a good job for Robin Catalan to get this back up to his feet. You can see Bullard had him in a slightly precarious position, but Robin Catalan was able to get to a knee and get back up to his feet. When he separates, see if Catalan chooses to go back to these kicks just to sort of score a little bit of points. Because right now this is a pretty close matchup, and out of Bullard's matches, they are all razor close.
Oh, the high kick from Catalan! Smack bang! And here comes Bullard trying to walk through. Goes with the left hook. Overhand left in from the Cuban and another one. Backs up Catalan.
These seem to be the most significant shots of the match. These body kicks from Robin Catalan. I think they're scoring more heavily than the takedowns and the punching of Bullard.
There's Bullard looking the busier of the two.
He's looking slightly more aggressive with his entries and the takedowns, but he's not doing a whole heck of a lot with them. You have to take somebody down and control their hips and actually secure the takedown. But because of Robin Catalan's ability to scramble on the way of movement, Bullard's having a hard time controlling him.
Only one fantasy game on the one Super App. 61% of fans give the nod to Robin Catalan. Only 39% of the Cuban Gustavo Bullard. Astounding. 20 seconds remaining. Oh, the big cover-off! It's good night, Irene! That's a big win for Manila, for the Philippines, and an even bigger win for the Catalans. They're going nuts.
Oh my, that was spectacular. Robin Catalan coming out and starching the Olympian Gustavo Bullard with a beautiful finish. We gotta see that on a replay. That happened lightning fast.
Does it set the tone for big brother Rene Catalan in our main event tonight? Ammonia inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Robin Catalan rather, playing out Gustavo Bullard. Extraordinary scene. An extraordinary knockout from an extraordinary athlete.
Let's take a look at the finish. Robin Catalan was touching up the body the entire match, and then chooses to go shin to chin and sleep Gustavo Bullard with a beautiful head kick. Look at that. Even the guard was up, but he was still able to wrap that shin around the back of the head of Gustavo Bullard. Beautiful done.
Contender for knockout of the year right there. Look how Gustavo's entire body planks on the canvas. Boom goes the round kick. Gustavo straightened out. Open the fridge. The Cuban out cold. Contender for knockout of the year, no doubt. Crazy scene. Let's go to Denmark.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Motohiro Tsurua, has called a stop to this contest after 4 minutes and 43 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of knockout, Robin Catalan.
China versus the Philippines to kick us off here tonight. They share a common opponent against Demarong Samnoy Sirichok, the former Muay Thai world champion, who both men hold wins over. Golden 3 record going the way of Miao. 8-4 to Miado. Miao charges across the ring. Miado ties him up. Looks for the takedown. They go to canvas now. It's Miao in top position. Close guard from Miado. Jeremy throws the guard up a little higher now. Can he find a submission early here on Miaolita? down. This time Miado, top position, side control. Advantageous for Jeremy Miado. Cuts the hits in, does Miado. Filipinos supporting the crowd too for Jeremy Miado. I can hear here as he mounts Miao Litao. Miao Litao gives his back. Now turns back into Miado. And now Miado on his back. What a back and forth battle early on. The arm bar. Has he got it? Has he got it? Miado with the arm bar. Miao Litao in trouble. He fights out of it. Beautifully done from Miao Litao. And here comes the ground and pound from the Chinese warrior.
Beautiful defense from Miao Litao. The armbar was close, but just didn't quite have the proper angle on it. Good submission skills so far shown by Miado.
Miado on his back. What a start from both these men. Top position for Miao. Oh, look at a sinker choke now on Miado. Is Miado in trouble? Look at the muscles, look at the biceps and the deltoids popping through the arms of Miao Litao. He's hunting. He's hunting. Miado safe for the moment, north-south position. Miado off of his back. What a cracking start to one championship age of Dragon. Neon belly here from Miao Litao of China. Both men have been in submission positions early on. Now only halfway through the first round. Was that Miao Litao maybe looking for an armbar? Goes to the side. Back and forth. Goes to the other side. North-south again. Miado's got to move here. And he does. Onto one knee, back onto his feet. But is he stuck in another choke attempt here? Miao Litao grimacing. Biting down on his mouth guard. Oh, the elbow! Hand from Miao Litao. Miao Litao has the one-shot knockout power again. Coming to the fore for Jeremy Miado.
That was beautiful. Out of nowhere, Jeremy Miado takes flight into the air and starches Miao Litao with a beautiful flying knee.
Jeremy Miado pulls off a contender for knockout of the year. It's freezing in Beijing tonight. It just got a little colder with that knockout of Miao Litao. That was extraordinary from Miado. The flying Filipino, Jeremy Miado, watch this. Miao Litao walks into a flying knee. All it took was one airborne strike. Here's the airborne, there's the strike. It's good night, Irene. He laid out Miao Litao. There was no getting up from that. Miado shows once again what knockout capability he has in the opening round. Incredible from Jeremy Miado. First round knockout. Winner's medal goes back to the Philippines. Let's go to Tom Lau to make it all official.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Motohiro Tsurua, has called a stop to this contest after 3 minutes and 1 second in the first round. For your winner, by way of knockout, Jeremy Miado.
The older statesman, Roy Deliguez, in the white and blue. And 21-year-old Pacio in the red. Southpaw stance as always on Deliguez. He fakes a jab. Beautiful tracking roundhouse kick to the ribs there from Pacio. Said he wants to stay at kickboxing range, not sit in the pocket, not be in boxing range with Deliguez. Quite smart.
Yeah, that kicking range really makes these Team Mackay athletes so dangerous. Look at his footwork, the way he floats around the outside of the cage. Oh, beautifully. Again, catches it with that right kick. That's 3 now he's caught him with.
In typical boxer fashion, however, Roy Deliguez looks to control center cage and press Pacio to the outside. Pacio suits in, nice sprawl there from Deliguez, defensive takedown. Can't get It's a trick reversal here. Dominguez looks for top position, Dragon.
Dominguez does a beautiful job controlling that underhook of Pacio and using that whizzer to get him over on top. Now, Pacio's got double underhooks. This is where Team Lakai really excels in the takedowns.
Takedown from Pacio, top position. Mounts in, grapevines the legs here. Dominance from Joshua Pacio.
So strong in that clinch position. And look at that, he was just able to fall on top and land in full mount.
Not where the boxer Dominguez wants to be, though he said he's not afraid to go to the ground with Pacio. Believes that he's got a few submission tricks up his proverbial sleeve. Still mounted here. Those legs being grapevined by Joshua Pacio.
Don't hit it back overhand.
Nice little popping right hand to the orbital there that switches to the left as Pacio.
Good control, trying to keep pressure down. You can see Dominguez trying to control the posture of Pacio. Pacio's in a good spot. A big bridge by Dominguez to reverse the position, to end up on top.
Now it's Roy Dominguez inside the guard of Pacio. 3 minutes remaining. First round, set for 3 by 5.
You know, it was surprising, Michael, to hear Dominguez talk about he knew that Pacio was going to take him down. So he was working specifically on submissions to catch Pacio.
Pacio said he'd submit him with an armbar or a rear naked choke. We did ask Dominguez if you were going to submit Pacio, what do you think you'd catch him with? And he said rear naked. Inside closed guard here, trying to pop the head out, and he does so. Dominguez free of any danger right now.
Time.
Looks like we got a referee timeout. Looks like there possibly could have been a headbutt. Maybe an eye poke when he was trying to get his hands, trying to get free from the guillotine. We're going to show that again in a replay, but I think he had his hands on his face and he was trying to pry his head out of the guillotine.
Yellow card being issued there from referee Kemp Cheng. Yuji Shimada also having words there with Dominguez. So Dominguez has been punished here for this pitch.
Yeah, right there. As he was trying to get his hands out, he had his fingers in the eye of Joshua Pacio. That's a dangerous move right there, and he was issued a yellow card for that specific move.
So Dominguez being issued a yellow card. Further warnings from both referee Kim Cheng and Yuji Shimada. And they're just checking that Joshua Pacio, the 21-year-old, is okay to go on, checking his vision in that right eye. Certainly an aggressive start to what is proving to be an intriguing battle in the opening round between these two strawweights. Dominguez ready to go. Looks like Pacio is almost ready to go. Final words here from referee Kim Cheng. Kim's only been brought onto the One Championship team recently, but already doing an outstanding job. And he will recommence the match from the position they were in when he found this.
Back into the guard now. Dominguez is on top. They're going to actually restart him back in the guillotine position with his head trapped under his arm.
Dominguez has the head free. Is Pacio going to try and apply another choke? Probably not the best from this position. Dominguez looking to push him up against the cage perhaps. Where does Pacio go from here, Mitch?
He's going to try to scoot his hips back against the cage and use it to wall walk back up. Now he's trying to scoot his hips out to the side, possibly looking to take the back of Dominguez, but Dominguez is following the hips.
Dominguez trying to posture up and maybe work the hammer fist strike off the right hand. Elbows to the clavicle there from Pacio. 1 minute 40 remains. First round set for 3. What's Dominguez looking to do here, Mitch?
It looks like Pacio is actually attempting to go after the Kimura there on the right side of Dominguez, possibly looking to sweep him over. But yeah, there's the Kimura fully locked in. And uses it. Look at that. Uses it, the Kimura. Not so much as a submission attempt, but really just to sweep Dominguez and end up in the top position, now in mount.
Knee bar or rear naked choke was a prediction from Pacio. Dominguez now top position. back inside the guard of Pacio. We are seeing truly a seesawing contest on the ground here on the first Dragon.
That's the third time that Deliguez has been able to hit bridge out of the mount position. So those are some tremendously strong hips, Michael, for him to keep doing that to Pacio.
Deliguez said he'd been working on his ground game, said he felt quite comfortable to go to ground with Pacio. 4-week training camp for Roy Deliguez, a massive 2-month camp for Joshua Pacio.
Again, hunting for that Kimura on that right side. He's going to use the same thing. It's deja vu. The same moves keep happening. Look for Deliguez to bridge out of this.
Ground and pound down as Pacio postures up. Deliguez tries to throw the legs up. Pacio doing some damage. Elbows now to the forehead from Joshua Pacio. These will score well for the young gun. Deliguez nowhere to go. Final seconds of the opening round. Dominance here from Joshua Pacio. Mount position. Deliguez almost gives his back.
One too many times, Deliguez went to the well, trying that hip bridge to get out. Pacio finally figured it out on the 4th attempt, was able to settle his hips and really just trap Deliguez in that position. Look at some of these kicks by Pacio. It looks like he's swinging a baseball bat at Deliguez. Here's that Kimura. Check this out. It's such a beautiful submission attempt, and Deliguez is like, nope, nope, but he gets the sweep to end up on top. Check it out. Here it is. Deliguez tries to bridge out and escape from these elbows just being rained down. As he tries to bridge, Pacio settles his hips down and traps Deliguez. Wonderful. As you can see, Pacio is slowly starting to learn what Deliguez is doing. Now, it is his chance, if he does go back to the ground, to use the information that he's got to finish this contest, if he can get it back down to the mat.
They're ready to rock and roll. Second round, set for 3. Impressive in the opener was 21-year-old Joshua Pacio. Young man who began training in martial arts as a 12-year-old. Won several national wushu tournaments in the Philippines before transitioning to competing professionally in the cage. Was actually overweight as a child and credits martial arts for helping him to shed the excess pounds and turn him into the elite athlete he is today. Let's see if Deliguez can get his hands off here. And indeed, that's how he opened up the second stanza.
Just barely gives him a buzz cut on that right kick again. But Deliguez counters nicely with that left hook to the body.
Counter right hook there from Deliguez, the southpaw once again controlling center cage. Pacio on the outside, turning back kick, Uchidogeri from Joshua Pacio. Deliguez edges forward, does have that one punch precision, so too Pacio, and it's the ring. My word, what a knockout! Joshua Pacio back in the winner's circle.
That was superb. Out of nowhere, Joshua Pacio closes the show. Beautifully done. Turns the lights out. Look at this, misses, spinning back fist right on the button. Goes low with the leg kick, follows it around. The guard is down.
It's just when we said Deliguez had one punch KO power, just as we said it. Joshua Pacio, one punch KO. Good night, Roy Deliguez. A spinning back fist of the highest order.
Pacio does it all. Not only can he grind on you and finish you with the ground and pound and submissions, but now we're seeing the knockout power of Joshua the Passion Pacio.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Mr. Kemp Chen, has put a stop to this contest after 38 seconds in the second round for your winner by way of knockout, Joshua Pacio.
Leone bounds out of his corner, as does Ballignon. This massive raucous crowd behind Ballignon. He's got power. He's got dynamite in his hands. The Filipino, and he sprawls out early. Ballignon looks to get on top of the wrestler. Leone wants to put Ballignon on his back. This one's gone crazy early. This one's awesome already. Uppercut from Ballignon. Oh, body shot from Ballignon.
did the right thing. He tried to initiate the strike, but went in for the takedown. But Bellingham got a great stoppage there, was able to stop the repeated takedown attempts as this crowd lights up.
Spinning back elbow there from Leone.
And Kevin actually attempted the takedown right there as they get into the pummel. Good hand fighting there from Bellingham.
Good
Now
knees
he's
to the
gotta
body
separate.
from Kevin Bellingham. He looks to take Leone down. Can he put the wrestler on his back? Yes, he can! Yes, he can!
That's a shock right there, if I've ever seen one. Good takedown.
Position for Kevin Bellingham. He tries to posture up now. Leone's going to work off his back.
Confidence has got to be sky high right now as Team Lakai's very own Kevin Bellingham takes down the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt and starts dropping the elbows.
Elbows from Bellingham. A knee to the head. Leone's going to get out of this position. Elbows again. And he's cutting. He's cut Leone. Leone in trouble. Bellingham unloading on him. This is punishment. This is power from the Filipino. Another cracking knee. Inflicting damage on Leone. A hapless Leone. And still a half-guard position for Bellingham.
Now he's trying to attack that far side arm. Look for Leone to try to swim under the underhook there, but he's overhooked now. He's trying to pull him down. Looks like Kevin's going to try to keep softening him up with those elbows. Leone's opened up.
Slicing and dicing with the elbows, Kevin Bellingham. A shot to the body. I can't hear myself thinking in here. This place is crazy. This is awesome. Bellingham strings the legs. And Olivier Cost says to break. They are having a meltdown here in Manila. Take a moment to wipe the canvas, wipe off Bellingham, wipe off Leone. Just crazy scenes. Here come the chants again. Listen to this. It's like a soccer crowd in here for Kevin Bellingham. And what a dominant opening round. The man fueled by the power of his mullet. And certainly has unleashed that in the opener. Those hands of Bellingham are something else. Pure granite, pure dynamite to the Filipino.
I thought it was the right hand of Kevin Bellingham, but you say it's the mullet.
Have a look at the elbow here.
Boom, there's the knee, follows it up right into an elbow. That's what opened him up right there. You can immediately see Leone checking his brow to make sure his scalp is still there.
Olivier Cost is looking over Leone. Bellingham's ready to go. A tremendous start to this contest from Kevin Bellingham. All aggression, all power coupled with technique. What does Leone do from here? He gives a thumbs up to Bellingham and says, yep, you got me, but he's not waving a white flag, Andrew Leone. He's got a lot of tricks up his sleeve, Leone. And what happens if Leone puts Bellingham on his back?
Doing the right thing, getting on his horse, starts moving around. Likes him start punching, maybe punching into a takedown. 1-2, slide under.
Chad from Bellingham doesn't want to overextend, doesn't want to rush in here and leave himself open for any sort of takedown or any sort of counter. Impatient, wise Kevin Bellingham at the moment.
Nice little 1-2 from Leone. Kevin's pushing forward, very patient, not rushing anything.
Overhand right from Bellingham.
Rushed into a right hand right there, though.
Leone circling, wants to look for a takedown, for an opportunity to shoot in on Bellingham. Double leg, single leg, body clinch, doesn't matter. Leone hands up high. Faked low, clinches up, and Bellingham takedown, puts Leone on his back for a second time.
Wow. fueled by the power of the mullet and 20,000 Filipinos. Kevin Belagon does the impossible and puts the BJJ black belt, the wrestler, on his back and drops the ground and pound.
And here come those car batteries of hands of Kevin Belagon. Massive meat hooks on Belagon, doing the damage on Leone. Leone controlling the Filipinos' posture. Doesn't want him rising up and landing the heavy salvos. What aggression from Kevin Belagon. Close guard from Leone. He'll go back to his corner, the American, and receive some much-needed instruction. What will the team from Bali say to Andrew Leone? What will Team Lakai be saying to Kevin Belagon?
Well, the first thing the team from Bali's got to do is stop that bleeding. Once that's taken care of, they need to initiate the ability to put some hands on Kevin, slow Kevin down. Leone needs to get on top. He had his moment here, but look, check out the hips of Kevin Belagon. Beautiful little overhook wizard throw there, but then he started dropping the elbows, and then here comes the knees. Elbow, and then, yep, there's one. That did some damage there, but the elbow was what opened up Leone. That's what caused that little gash. But then he kept softening him up and kept going to work on it. Great round for Kevin, the silencer. Belagon.
There was nothing silent about Belagon in that first round and about this sellout crowd in Manila. Packed to the rafters. They turned away so many people at the door tonight. Just couldn't fit them in. It's the hottest ticket in the martial arts world. Leone saying something to get into Belagon's head a little. Touch clocks. Second round set for 3. Scored as an overall contest, but no doubt it's one that Belagon is clearly leading at the moment. What happens? That sense of intrigue if Leone can put Belagon on his back. Hasn't happened yet. Belagon scoring 2 takedowns in the opening round, or 2 times putting Leone on his back. Leone circling counterclockwise.
That's good. He's got to stay away from circling to that wrong side. If he keeps circling right, keeps moving to Belagon's left side, that's going to avoid that big right hand.
Belagon pivoting, centering, doesn't want to give it up here. Again, Belagon like a ticking time bomb. Could explode at any moment. Oh, turn it back, kick drops him! Turn it back, kick drops him! Turn it back, kick drops him! Here comes Belagon! Manila in a meltdown! That was awesome! A turning back kick to the liver, dropped Andrew Leone! And now the aggression, the ground and pound, the unloading, the assault, the barrage, the good night Irene!
Oh my. Kevin, the silencer, Belagon, has quieted the commentary team. Beautiful display showed by Kevin Belagon, a beautiful spinning sidekick. And then the punches rained down like a Filipino typhoon as he just started dropping him, and he forced this referee to jump in and save him. Absolutely tremendous victory.
Mitch Chilson, you've been here since the start. I dare say that is one of the most aggressive performances we've seen in one championship history.
I have to agree, Michael. That was beautiful. He was so patient, so calm. Spinning back kick, dropped him.
Let's go to Dominic Lau and make it all official.
To present the medal for this match, we have Mr. Hafiz Nassar, Area Business Manager, Caltex Javelin. And now, Your referee, Mr. Olivier Coste, has put a stop to this contest after 1 minute and 27 seconds in the second round. For your winner, by way of referee stoppage due to strikes, Kevin Beligon!